Hello everybody, let's dive into the weeds of why your online dating profile sucks so we can help you fix that and get more matches and messages. Dating profiles give you a snapshot of you as a person. They give us a chance to make rash, quick judgments on if we're attracted or not. If that barrier gets passed or met with reasonable confidence, then people will spend time reading your profile, and if that all checks out, you're going to get a match. It's no secret that different pictures of the same person can look widely different. We've all experienced it. Here's a famous example of that, showing how an adjustment in lighting makes the same person look different every fraction of a second. The same issue happens during photo selection. We want accurate photos that truly represent what you look like, so it doesn't feel like you lied to the person when you actually meet them. In my experience, almost no one looks exactly like their photos. Some are less attractive, some are more attractive, but as long as I can be reasonably confident in what you look like, it's easier for me to make a decision and feel confident in swiping right on you. Yeah, sure, you could use filters, Photoshop your pictures to lift your hot profile value artificially, but if it's obvious, it's gonna hurt your overall score and you'll get less messages and matches. And you need matches to eventually show someone that naked mattress laying on the floor of your bedroom, right? So don't cheat. So when gathering pics, try to use pictures where you think you look nice, where you're naturally smiling, where you're having fun. Throw in a picture or two of you with friends to prove that at least some people like being around you. And you might finally start getting some quality messages. You don't have photos of yourself? Take selfies. There's plenty of tutorial videos that can give you tips. It's not shameful to use some selfies on a dating profile. Just make sure you don't only use selfies. It can give a negative impression, like you have no friends, you take selfies all the time because you're conceited, you probably aren't fun. Even if these things are true, we're not trying to convey it in your pictures. Set your phone on a chair and take timer pics. Get a friend to take pictures of you, or pay a photographer to take pictures of you. Almost anything will be better. Here's some other common pitfalls that we want to avoid for pic selection. First, upload the maximum possible photos. If someone only has 1 or 2 photos on their profile, I'm out every time. It's obvious you aren't trying very hard and you don't really want to be here. So I don't really want to put much effort into messaging you either. Don't put up the same picture of you 3 times with different clothes on. I don't care if it's your best angle. It makes me assume that you either didn't notice, don't care to put in the effort, or refuse to show at least a little vulnerability. It's easy to upload pictures like that and say, it'll be fine, but I promise you, it's really not fine. People who see your lack of effort here will have no choice but to assume a lack of effort in the rest of your life. So put in some effort and you will be rewarded with more people wanting to date you. I promise that if you put a couple hours of effort into improving your profile, you will get better matches and more messages. Don't wear sunglasses in more than 1 or 2 photos. You have at most 6 pictures to show people what your face looks like, and you're throwing those photo slots away if you use too many. Similarly, try to be careful that you're not using photos that are either too blurry or have you from too far away from the camera. It's really useful to upload pics of you doing your hobbies. Most people choose hiking or some goofy ass yoga pose in nature, but I'm trying to date you, not that beautiful, sexy mountain behind you. If you use 2 sunglass photos and 2 far away outdoors photos, I now only have about 2 confident face photos, which is just going to reduce your hot profile value. Do your best to avoid using too many group photos. Please don't make me have to hire a private investigator to figure out which girl in the group photo is you 3 photos in. Your first photo should be of just you, or you can half crop out your ex so it's really clear. I don't care. Then you can go wild with your group photos afterwards. Unless you and your friends all look the same, then maybe, switch it up a bit. It's mandatory that you include at least 1 partial or full body shot. Show us what you got so people can get a general look at your body type. The people that like it are going to swipe right on you. If you don't have a full body shot on your profile, it's a red flag, like you're trying to hide something. Feel free to include more full body shots in your profile. More is better in most cases, especially if it's a good selling point. However, be careful how many sexy bathing suit type pics you upload. I know it's hard for me to hold back to. They can be a bit hit or miss with people. Obviously, they're useful if you're trying to have casual sex, but it's generally better to pick full body shots that show you wearing nice, form-fitting, yet flattering clothes and smiling authentically while having fun with a couple friends, doing that cool hobby you're really interested in while reading a book and seeming really smart. It's pretty straightforward, really. Just check those boxes. Now that you've avoided these common photo pitfalls, we still have to make sure that the photos you selected are solid. If you're a bit clueless like me, the best thing that you can do is ask for feedback or advice from friends. Preferably from ones who are attracted to your gender, but honestly, any feedback helps. And if that's out of the question, try swapping pictures here and there and see if you notice a difference in matches. So maybe you're asking, hey, it's hard for me to show off my hobbies and personality in photos because I don't have too many. So maybe your profile won't be perfect today because it obviously takes time and effort to develop your personal interests and hobbies. But it's important that you develop those, and not just for online dating. Having diverse hobbies and interests makes you happier, makes you a more confident person, and helps you make new friends. And I get that this point is kind of depressing. Feeling the need to represent yourself as interesting and cool is standard social media toxicity that makes people resent using it. But we are online dating and there is lots of competition, so it's kind of necessary. I personally prefer to look at it as I'm growing myself and developing hobbies by doing things I'm interested in doing. Sometimes frustration with online dating is going to hit you too hard and affect your self-esteem too much. You might get some shitty messages, get ghosted, stood up on dates, or just not get any quality matches after writing lots of thoughtful messages and putting effort into your profile. And that sucks. We have all been there. The best thing to do in those times is to pause your profile and give yourself a mental reset until you're open and excited about trying to meet people again. If you aren't in a good mental place or you're getting burned out on the shitty parts of online dating, then you aren't going to put good effort into your conversations and your dates. And if that's the case, you're part of the problem causing people to be dissatisfied with online dating. So up next, we go over the basics of messaging other people on dating apps to try and ensure everybody has a good time. See you there.